Imagine fighting your whole life for something, winning it, and then realizing you've just made yourself the villain. That's Blade Forger number 1, a brutal story of power, legacy, and the price of victory. But what happens after the victory? That's what makes this story different. Alright, so here's the setup. Quorum, the energy source that's both a blessing and a curse, has fueled a never-ending war. The only way to keep the peace? The Blade Forgers Tournament of the 5 Rings. A brutal competition where the winner becomes emperor. Sounds fair, right? Win the fight, rule the world. Simple, but nothing is ever that simple. Enter Owada, not born into power, no royal blood, just a kid from the trenches who decides he's going to take it all. And against all odds, he does. Owada fights for more than himself. He fights for everyone who believed in him. And when he wins, the world roars his name. But they're not just chanting for him. They chant a single name, Sakima. Owada went from street fighter to emperor, but now that's where the real fight begins. Fast forward 40 years, and Owada, now he's the reigning tournament champion and the emperor. The same people who cheered his name, they're calling him a traitor. And the empire he swore to change, it's just as broken as before. Owada isn't making a speech. He isn't giving orders. He's just waiting. The same people who cheered his rise now demand his fall. And deep down, maybe he always knew they would. Owada fought to be different, but when the end comes, he doesn't fight it. He knows. He sees it. He was never different at all. His revolution didn't break the cycle. It just put a new face on it. Just when you think this is a tragedy, Blade Forger flips everything, because Owada's last words, therefore Sakima. Owada's time has passed, but the battle, it never ends. This isn't just another Chosen One story. This is a brutal, intelligent, and unpredictable take on power and legacy. And if this first issue is anything to go by, issue number 2 is about to take things to another level. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Owada was always doomed? Or could he have actually changed the Empire? Drop a comment below because I'd love to talk about it. And if you haven't read Blade Forger yet, go grab it now. You're going to want to be caught up before Sakima's story begins.